that I let you slip away, and maybe I can say this out. Could I be so stupid? Yeah, I feel so useless. You deserve better than this. And I will try to fix it.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely Sunday wherever you are. So today I am creating another house for you, but not a typical eco-friendly house that everyone is doing. I thought, let me show you all a house that I created before eco living or eco lifestyle came out, and it is this gorgeous custom content home that I've been working really hard on, but I just didn't have the time to record a video on. So yeah, that is why we are here today. So this custom content home is located in Brindleton Bay. This is on a 30 by 40 size lot. It is a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, and I am creating this with 3 custom content creator sets, or not really sets, because Peacemaker I am using his custom content and I'm using all his sets, but I am using CC from only 3 creators. So Peacemaker Hey Harry, and Felixandre Sims, her bathroom and kitchen set, and then also wallpapers from, I think, Wild Miniature Sandwiches, but I'm not sure if that's the creator of the wallpaper that I'm using, but I will link every custom content creator in the description of the video, of course, for you all to check out, download their stuff, and be amazed. So yeah, anyways, this home is really a nice family house for your Sims to live in. I actually started creating this house as a home for my own Sim self-save, and I didn't really know if I was gonna do a video, but when I started this and I saw the shape of the house, I just knew I wanted to share it with you guys because it's such a lovely home. So I am going with a very dark kind of wooden siding on the exterior of this build. It's a very dark gray color. Very lovely. It's a gray color that I use on my garden shed in my garden, and I'm so in love with this. I could have painted my entire house with it, but I sadly have a red brick home. Very modern, but still a very red brick home, and I actually don't like the color of my bricks, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I really like how this exterior is looking. So for the upper level, I do go for a lighter trim, just so that we have a little bit of a contrast going on, and also, you know, different kind of colors and textures is usually fun for a home. I think that makes a house look a bit nicer if you use different textures. So that's why the upper level is a gray siding, a combination with a white siding as well. Of course, I also decided to add in a garage because I love garages. They look so nice. It gives a house definitely a really nice curb appeal, and I'm all about curb appeals. So yeah, this is a garage. I did not do any terrain elevation this time, or terrain editing, because terrain height editing, that's it. And that's because I wanted a very crisp and you know, very nicely sloped driveway up to the garage, and with the terrain tool I couldn't really make that work. So I decided to go with a rooftop, put it on the ground, elevate it a little bit, and then paint it in this gorgeous kind of, you know, pavement road color thingy, whatever. But yeah, I think it looks really nice. I am gonna color the garage door. Now it's gray. I'm gonna make it pop a little bit with red. It just looked so nice and fun, and I wanted a little bit of color on the exterior of the build. So it's gonna be a red garage door, and I love it so much. So yeah, anyways, here also landscaping the front yard, and for the front yard I'm keeping it really simple. I'm fencing in a lot of the landscaping, and I'm going with this really nice and classical look at the front. It definitely has a really nice curb appeal. Sadly, because this lot is a bit smaller, because I am going with a very large front yard with nice curb appeal and nice landscaping, the backyard went or just turned out a little bit smaller than I wanted it to be. But I still think that I could fit in everything that we needed in the backyard, which we're gonna go to a little bit later, and I'm gonna talk about that. But yeah, it's a bit smaller, just heads up, because we have so much front garden going on. But what is really nice about this front garden, you can definitely add in a kids play area if you want to. So at the side I have this little garden patch with the trees and such. You can remove some of the plants there and then add in a monkey bar or a swing or such if you have lots of children living here. So yeah, that's definitely an option if you want to make the front yard a little bit more functional. So yeah, anyways, here adding in more landscaping. I did spend a lot of time on landscaping. To be fair, I think for the exterior, I worked on this home 2.5 hours, and then the interior was a total of 3 hours. So I think 5.5 hours or even 6 I spent on building this home. And the interior took me a long time because I am using custom content, and custom content has a lot of clutter items and objects, and I went a little bit crazy. Not crazy. It's definitely not over cluttered. But I did went crazy in the detailing and the CC items. And I have to say, I am only using custom content items and just a very few normal items. Just a heads up. It's overly CC'd in there. So yeah, anyways, how are you all doing? How is your Sunday going today? If it's Sunday when you are watching this, because I don't know if this is gonna be uploaded Sunday. I'm just having a chill day. It's raining outside and I don't really feel like doing anything except sitting today and making videos, building some houses, and relaxing. So I am working on my eco-friendly mansion today. I've already started that yesterday, but it's a very large project. So I don't know when it's gonna come your way. But it's such a large project and I really want to detail it out. So hopefully this week it will be finished. But it's looking like it's gonna be like a 12 to 14 hour project. Just looking at the mansion. But it's gonna be really fun to see what I did. So here we are doing the backyard. Like I said, it's a little bit small. I did manage to squeeze in a swimming pool right here on the side. And this pool section I really thought about adding it here because we have a little side bump on the side of the house there, and the garage is there, but there's also a little bit of extra space on the back, and I decided to make an entertainer space there. So there will be a bar, a lounging area, and I really do think that my Sims would use that space for parties, maybe pool parties, entertaining and relaxing. So that's why the swimming pool is there on that side, and that's also why we have a little section where some lounge chairs or some bathing chairs are gonna come, and it's just gonna be a really gorgeous, nice, relaxing area. So let me just take a coffee sip because I do have a cup of coffee here, and this video is over 30 minutes long, and I don't want it to get cold. Oh my gosh, I enjoy drinking coffee so much. It's insane. Yeah, good coffee. It's Dolce Gusto Macchiato. Latte macchiato, really good coffee. So yeah, anyways, where am I? Oh yeah, furnishing alongside of the swimming pool. And yeah, I don't know what to say here. We're just gonna move inside, I think, in a few moments. The backyard is definitely not done. I did add in a little bit of a gardening section. and the back of the garden, so you can grow some flowers and such. If you are into that, I definitely am. Gardening is the way to go if you're playing in this game for me. So yeah, here we're starting with the gardening section. So I'm adding in some planterns. I also add in a section where you can grow your plants or trees in the ground, which is also really nice. And then here adding in, you know, some pots and plants for your sim to look at. But you can always add in the flower arranging table. I actually don't remember that I added in. No, I didn't. But you can place the flower arranging table there if you like flower arranging. And yeah, you can have a green thumb sim living here with ease. Anyways, moving into furnishing the house. And this is the living room. So the living room, I started off with not really knowing how to start. It's been a while since I've done a custom content home, so this was hard. The first room was hard. I didn't know the style, the color palette, you know, what I wanted to do here. So later on in the video, like a little bit to the end, I do add in more stuff to the living room. At that point I was more comfortable in the build, and I absolutely knew what kind of style we were working with, and you know, what I wanted to put down in this home. So yes, this first half is very empty. I just furnished this section, and then I add in curtains, and then we move into the dining room. But don't worry, I'm gonna do a whole lot more. If you're like, oh my gosh, Mona, this is so empty, don't worry, it's gonna be pimped up a bit more. So here, changing the windows. And the reason why I'm changing these windows is because the curtains looked so weird with all these narrow windows next to each other, and then the curtains on the inside. It just looked awful. So I changed the windows for the curtains, and I think it looks really nice. It looks interesting, and it gives more natural light, which is also very lovely in your game. So here, jumping to the room next door, and this is actually the formal dining room and also the lounge section next to the dining room. So actually the second living room, basically. So the first one has a television. This one definitely has not. So it's also a little bit of a reading area, because we have this large section of bookcases on the wall. Those bookcases came with Discover University. If you are wondering, those are not custom content. Those came with the Discover University. I actually really prefer those bookcases above my CC ones, because my custom content ones are nice, but not, I don't know, I don't really like them that much. So the Discover University ones won for me. But yeah, this could be a nice little reading nook, but also an entertaining area if you are throwing a dinner party and you're gonna sit down first with your guest, maybe with a drink in hand. You can sit there and then enjoy your drink and wait until dinner is ready. So also entertaining space. And then here, starting with the kitchen. So the kitchen is actually not that large, but it's definitely a decent sized kitchen. Every person, I think, would be very happy to have a kitchen of this size in their home. And the inspiration for this kitchen I actually gotten from work. So as you all know, I work at IKEA and upstairs we have these showrooms, and we actually have a showroom in our IKEA that looks kind of similar like the setup that I'm creating and the color palette as well. It's a very dark gray wooden kitchen with lower kitchen counters with all drawers, and then the backsplash is all marble looking, and then a nice long marble island in front as well. Not real marble. It's all fake marble in my store. But yeah, it definitely was inspired with one of these showroom kitchens that we have. It has these very tall kind of cabinets framing the kitchen on the wall, and I thought that it looked really nice, and I wanted to implement it in my game as well. So yeah, IKEA inspired, this section over here, but I love it so much. So this custom content that I'm using is from Hey Harry and FelixandreSims, if I'm saying his or her name correctly. I actually don't know the creator personally, so I don't know anything about them other than he or she created a few lovely custom content packs with Hey Harry. Hey Harry I have met once before in Sims, not Sims Camp, in EA Play last year. Oh my god, last year was such a really contrast year. If you look at 2020 and then 2019, oh my gosh. That's all I have to say. Oh my gosh, what a contrast that it is right now. I really thought that 2019 was an awful year for me with my depression and all, and I really wasn't feeling that great that year. I know that I went to EA Play really down and depressed. I mean, I was happy to be there, but I had so many personal stuff going on, and I was still on my mat, and I was so depressed but happy when I was there. It was such a roller coaster for me. And I thought that, it couldn't get any worse. Well, here we are in 2020. And I was wrong, just saying that. So yeah, such a contrast. But yeah, I did meet Hey Harry or Sam in real life, and she's such an amazing and sweet person. I just loved her so much. So yeah, this is her custom content set. So almost done with the kitchen. I'm rambling, I know. I am rambling, but this video is just so long and I don't really know what to talk about. So let me just take another coffee sip. Good coffee. Really is. So yeah, here I added in like a coffee nook section over there. It's always been my dream to have a coffee nook. I actually have a coffee nook in this house. It's not a real coffee nook like, we can see there on the side with a coffee machine and cups and plates and whatever. It's not like that, but I do have a tiny little island or a pen. It's not really an island. It is connected to the wall. I don't know how you call that, but I'm calling it an island. So I do have a tiny island in my kitchen, and I have my coffee machine there, and I have these glass jars from IKEA, and I filled them up with different kinds of coffees and teas, and I have them displayed on the bar. So that's my little coffee nook, which I'm very proud of. I am. It just looks so nice, and then waking up in the morning and then walking over there, sitting there, because I do have a few bar stools on that island. Just sit there and make my coffee is just one of the most, that's one of the things that makes me happy in the morning. So yeah, I just love my coffee nook. So I went back in the dining room because I needed to add in a few more clutter items and, some greenery. I love plants in my game, and I also love plants in real life. I'm not that good at keeping my plants alive, and they always die on me, so I'm always buying new ones. But I do have one plant that is still living, and she is ginormous. It's called, oh my gosh, I don't know, but what it's called, but when you look at the description of the plant, it says an elephant plant, and it can endure everything. So very hard to kill. So I was very happy with that plant, and I have it now for, I think, 6 months, and she's still alive. Which is amazing. And I also bought another plant, a few weeks ago. Again, I don't know the name, but it's a gorgeous large green plant with white flowers. I think those are like lilies or something like that. And that is also going really strong, and it's very, it's growing really well. So maybe my luck has changed and I'm turning into someone with a green thumb, or maybe I'm just lucky. Who knows? Anyways, so starting now in another room on the ground floor. There's so many rooms in this house. It's insane. But yeah, this is another room. This is off of the kitchen. And this is connected to where the swimming pool is. There will also be a door that leads into the laundry room in this room, but it's not there yet. And then the laundry room will connect to the garage. So this house has 5 bedrooms, 1 on the bottom floor. 4 upstairs. There is a laundry room. There is a formal dining and relaxing area. There's a kitchen, and then off the kitchen we have this entertainer space with bar, and then we also have a living room, and off the living room there's also a office area. So this house has everything. If this would be in Belgium, and not looking at the land, because the land is a little bit small, but just looking at the house, and if it would have a normal size land, you could definitely sell this for up to like 800,000 euros. Easy, because it has so much inside of the house, and it's very spacious. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and then a swimming pool as well. So this definitely would retail for like 800,000. Not thinking about the land. If it had like a really large land, like 20 acres or something like that, it would go over 1 million. Easy. But I don't know, of course, where you live, how the housing prices are. I have been watching a lot of house renovation series, but also just, like Love It Enlisted, and just also series where they just sell houses in general. And prices really range a lot. I saw houses like in how do you call it, in Vancouver, which were like the same size as mine, selling for 500,000-600,000 euros, which is insane because my house isn't that large. It's newly built. It has every luxury thing that you need, but it's not that large. And this house that I'm living right now is like 3K, not that expensive for Belgium. So I do find that house prices really fluctuate over the entire world, which I think is really, really interesting. And yes, I am very much, obsessed with houses. I love watching people build houses. I love people sell houses. I love watching house tours. I'm obsessed with homes, real life homes. So that's how I spend my time. If I'm not building in The Sims, I'm watching someone redo a house on television. So yeah, anyways, here we're jumping into the laundry room. And as you can see, I am going with a very colorful palette in the laundry room. So I'm going with this gorgeous bluish color. I'm playing off the entertaining space. So in the entertaining space, we have this gorgeous light blue color with yellow going on. And I wanted to play off that and use that in the laundry space because I do feel this laundry is very narrow, that a little bit of color would definitely elevate it a little bit more. If I would have gone with all grays or browns, it just felt very narrow and dark. And now with the lighter color, it feels more open and larger, which is really nice. So here, starting with the first bedroom of the house, and this is the bedroom that is downstairs. Originally, this is a guest bedroom, but definitely can be used as a master later on when your Sims get older. That is what I always do in my gameplay, and I've talked about it already. But yeah, I always make my Sims sleep downstairs when they're getting older, because when you're older, stairs are a menace. And since we don't have any items in the game to make it easier for our older Sims to get up the stairs, I usually make the bedrooms downstairs. So yeah. Where are we now? Oh, we're heading upstairs. That's it. I was like, where is this room located? No, this is upstairs. So that was the first room was downstairs. This second room is upstairs. So we're officially starting with furnishing the second floor. So sorry, I have a runny nose. because the weather is really fluctuating here in Belgium. Last week or this week we had like 30 degrees Celsius, and today it's like only 14, so that's a drop of 16 degrees, and I think I'm getting a cold. But yeah, anyways, this bedroom is located on the second level. This is the toddler bedroom, and it's adorable. So this is definitely mainly created with Peacemaker IC custom content. Even the rug that I'm using, or the carpet, is CC, and I think it's from him, but I'm not sure. But yeah, all its custom content, and I think this is one of my favorite rooms. I'm saying one because I'm also in love with the entertaining space with the bar downstairs, but this one is also coming really close. I love the color palette of this room, and then you have that feature wall on the back of the bedroom. It's just really nice. I know that my Sims are gonna love living in this house a lot. It's just a really cute little bedroom. So this is definitely one of my favorites. And also Sadie gave this bedroom a thumbs up. She liked it a lot, so that's really nice. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So yeah, that's basically it for this bedroom. So the bedroom next to this one is gonna be another kid's bedroom, and I'm gonna go for a twin bedroom. So this is a twin boy-girl bedroom. One side is for a girl, the other side is for a boy. I really was inspired to create this bedroom because of my niece and nephew. So my niece and nephew are twins, and one is a girl and one is a boy. So I really was thinking about them when I was creating these bedrooms, because I always found it so funny, the contrast. Yeah, the one really loved blue, the other one really loved pink, but they always shared a room. And then my sister always had to like divide the rooms and made one side really girly and the other side really for a boy to play in. And it was just really, a fun thing. And it made the bedrooms look really nice to have this contrast going on. And I thought, let's do it here as well. Let's have this be a shared twin bedroom, but still have a little area in the middle where they can sit together, maybe play on the PlayStation or the Xbox, or, just watch television together. So yeah, that's the whole setup of this bedroom. And I think it's looking really nice. Also adding in some custom content, pillows on the bed. I always love to have lots and lots of pillows on my bed in real life. My husband sadly hates my pillows. He's like, what should I do with all these pillows? We never lay on them, and then when we go to sleep, we just throw them on the ground. Which is really nice for Coco, because Coco sleeps, oh my god, Coco sleeps in our bedroom, and in wintertime, Coco sleeps on the bed where our feet are, but in the summertime, like right now, it's a little bit too hot for her to sleep in the bed, so she usually sleeps on the ground, but now she's sleeping on a pile of pillows, and she's really comfortable. She looks like the princess on the pea. I don't know, do you guys know that story? The princess on the pea that goes and sleeps on a, I don't know, like 100 mattresses. And then someone puts a pea on the very lower mattress and she still feels it. And that's how they know she's a real princess. Yeah, that story. She looks like the princess on the pea. She's so adorable, laying there on her little stack of pillows. So yeah, that's where the pillows are going in our bedroom. So this is the teen bedroom that I am furnishing right here. And for this teen bedroom, I went with a neutral color palette. Loving the green wallpaper in combination with the beige kind of looking rug that I'm using underneath the bed. I went with a double bed because I do think teens like double beds better. And then I also added in a arch, just so that there was something interesting going on in this bedroom. And then I added in a little area for changing clothes. So it's like a clothing room. but not really closed up because there's a window there and I do want that natural light flowing through into the bedroom. So here furnishing another bathroom. This is the second bathroom of the house. Downstairs we went with a really dark black and white bathroom. This time I went for a more lighter palette because I imagined this would be the kids' bedroom or bathroom. So I'm going with this gorgeous light blue color that we're also using in the laundry room. I did need to tie it in somewhere, so we're tying this in with the laundry room so that it doesn't feel out of place. And then here we are moving on into the final bedroom. And then we need to furnish downstairs the office area, and then I'm gonna do a little bit on the exterior furnishing as well. So this is the master bedroom, and oh my gosh, this bedroom is so nice. It's so spacious. It has an entire wall with clothing, as you can see right there. So that's the wardrobe wall. We have a little bit of a seating area in the middle. So sorry if you hear my tummy rumbling. I'm hungry. But yeah, we have a little seating area there in the middle of the bed, which I think is really nice. Maybe not functional. I mean, would I sit there? Probably I would. I would sit there maybe at night with a book before going to bed, but don't want to lay in my bed yet. Maybe I would sit there. But I just thought it looked really nice. And we're going with, again, this bluish color palette that we have going on in the laundry room, that we have in the entertainers room, and then also in the bathroom of the kids. I just thought, let's play off that and incorporate it here in the bedroom as well. And I'm loving this piece of art on the wall. It's so nice. If this would exist in real life, I would have bought it for my wall because I love that color. It's like a gorgeous aqua greenish blue color, and then with like golden tones in there. It's really nice. I love that painting a lot. So yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is one of the most awful voiceovers I ever did. So here doing the final bathroom of the house, and I'm going for a gray color palette. So yes, all of the bathrooms have different colors, but I'm not mad about that. I really am not. I think it makes the bathrooms look interesting, and that's also why I included the footage of the bathrooms, because usually I cut them out because bathrooms are boring, but I had a lot of fun creating these ones. I'm going with Moroccan tiling as a backsplash where we have our shower area, and then I have this little section there with a towel. It just looks really nice, and I'm very happy with this bathroom. It's so spacious. I mean, there's a bathtub, there's a shower, we have double sinks, and still enough space to actually dance around in this bathroom. It's so large, so definitely happy with how this one turned out. So that is the final room that we're furnishing upstairs. I do furnish the hallways and such, I think, off camera, because I forgot about them. But don't worry, if you are gonna download this from the gallery, it is there, it is furnished. Don't forget, if you download this, to also add in the custom content that I used in the build. Again, links are in the description of the video, and then search for my origin LoveSimplySim, and then you can find the house there. And don't forget to check mark the little box for custom content as well, or you won't see the build. Just a heads up if you want to have this in your game. So here, pimping the living room a little bit more, adding in more items and making it look definitely more fitting with the rest of the house. I'm adding in, I added in a bar and such because that was necessary. And then this is the final room before we're gonna head outside for a little bit of a seating area. And this is the office space. So this office space is really long. And at first, I didn't know really how to furnish it. So I just decided to keep it very simple and basic. So there's a desk area right there here on the left side of the room. Then I decided to make some bookshelves there, and then a little bit of a seating area opposite of the desk. I just really like doing that because I always imagine clients coming over and then, you know, they can sit there. It looks a little bit more professional. And I'm going with this gorgeous yellow color as an accent color. Definitely one of my favorite colors. This gorgeous, you know, mustard yellow color, which my husband still won't let me use. And I think it looks really nice, especially with the wallpaper that I'm using. I'm not sure, is that a green? Is that a gray? Is it something in between? I cannot pinpoint it, but it's a really nice wallpaper color. And I think everything works very nicely together. So yeah, this is the office. I also added in a world globe for some drinks. And that is basically it. That is the final section of the interior of the house before we're gonna jump into the lounge section, because I forgot to furnish the back porch area. And then, yeah, I think then we're done with the video. So I'm hoping that you all did enjoy this custom content house build that I did. It's definitely not something that I've done a lot, or it's been a long time since I've done one. I would really like to hear your feedback on, you know, would you like to see more custom content builds? It's definitely something that I've been thinking about a lot, and I don't know how to implement in the channel anymore. I mean, back in the day, I was a custom content and a no custom content channel, and you all seemed to really like it back then. So yeah, let me know. Is that still something that you would like to see, or maybe just once in a while, but not too much? So yeah, anyways, we're at the end of the video. Please leave your likes if you liked it. It really is appreciated if you do. And if this is the first video that you're seeing from me and you're not put off with my babbling and you would like to see more, then please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So that's it, you all. I'm hoping that you are gonna have an awesome day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.